Oh, holy day. Grand Rising Kings. Dude, Daddy, I was going to record a podcast yesterday. Welcome to Foster Care, dude. Welcome to the lowest effort produced podcast that the world's ever seen. People think, you know what I mean? People like, I want to get a couch. I want to sit in my living room. I want to have my boys over and discuss geopolitics. I've been saying geopolitics a lot because somebody said that. I heard them say it I'm assuming geopolitics means geographical politics, talking world politics, and that's not what you come to me for, dude. Everybody's dying. There's attacks all over the place. I don't watch the news. I find out about stuff when hot chicks post it on their Instagram. That's what I'm about. I'm here, okay? When I start, the hottest chick I know, besides my beautiful bitch, pregnant, she is big as hell right now. I was just on the phone with her. She's like, my pussy is just leaking stuff. We got discharged when you bend over, and I'm like, that's fine. I wish I was having a boy. I was like, he's just coming. Let him cook. But geopolitics, we're back to that. Yeah, dude, you know shit's getting bad when hot girls start posting about it on their Instagram. Remember when people, like, I didn't even know 9/11 happened until chicks started posting about it on their MySpace, and I was like, what the fuck is my girlfriend talking about right now? It's too much, dude. I got houses to wire. I can't be worried about, if you're looking to me for fucking answers on what's going on, you got the wrong chief, brother. You got the wrong chief. You got the wrong chief. I was going to say you got the wrong guy, chief. But, dude, Daddy was hungover yesterday. Geopolitics, we're back to it. Jesus Christ. That's how fast, like, what is going on with my body? Besides looking great, 230 pounds. I'm working out like a fucking demon, but everybody's dying over here, Chief. Everybody's bombed. We got bombs over Baghdad. Looks like we're going to get ourselves into a war. They think they're causing problems over there. Wait till we get like a couple thousand corn-fed guys from Nebraska go over there and give everybody what's for. I'm like, I don't even know what side's what. Palestine, Gaza, Israel. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know anything. I know you can't be killing babies and shit. That ain't cool, right? I'm also like, can we ban GoPros from war? I'm trying to look at fucking chicks' asses on Twitter, and then the next thing you see, you just see some guy getting beheaded, which I like. But honestly, like, even, I think, no more porn, no more murder, dude. Like, men used to have to hunt and gather for their porn, and now I'm just scrolling Twitter, and you see some brain-dead OnlyFans chick. I'm like, can you guys stop doing, like, fun videos? I don't need no lip-syncing. You're lip-syncing like a 12-year-old girl talking. I'm like, dude, as a girl dad, I don't like that stuff. Get it out of here. I want to go looking for my porn. I don't got a problem with tits. You know I love tits. Tits, ass. I mean, we are in traffic, brother. Brother, the traffic is flowing. We got people honking. Philly, the fact that NASCAR doesn't recruit drivers from Philadelphia is fucking nuts. You get a couple guys and a couple Altimas, they could give Dale Earnhardt a run for their money. And I'm saying that. I mean that. But yeah, the world's in shambles. They keep catching 18-year-olds in Philly that are just murking the shit out of people. I'm like, I mean, they're making a good case. If you're like 14 to 20, we should just lock all dudes up because we're problems. My brain's like so fucking in tune with murder. Like, I listen to Pop-Up has checked in because I've been listening to so much goddamn Dateline. Do you know Dateline has a podcast? You just listen to Dateline. Like, that's what I do all day. Just hearing about horrific. When the fuck did they get cars for this electrical company? Look, I'll tell you right now, if they send a Hyundai Accent out to estimate a job for me, I'm like, get this guy out of my head. Get him out of my face. I need a guy in a pickup truck or a van. If you have a guy pulling up to your fucking job to give you an estimate and he's got like an Acura, you're like, dude, get out of here. Guy hasn't touched a tool in 10 years. Speaking of touching tools, Daddy's been doing some baseboards. Not ideal. I'm not a baseboard guy. I realize I'm not a finish guy. You want me to finish some electrical work? I'm your guy. But I've been teaching myself how to do baseboards, and we are wasting a lot of money on wood. I'll tell you that. It's a fucking problem. Plus, every time I go to the Home Depot by me, you got to fucking, like, they keep it locked up. But then when I ask people to unlock the cage to get my stuff, it's just like, some brain-dead fucking Dominican lady who's like, yeah, have at it. She just unlocks it. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm going to steal now. Also, the stealing happens at the register, lady. Get with the program. I'm getting 10 things and I'm bringing up 4. What are you going to do about it? You going to get that lesbian to fucking guard the door and stop me? I'm running through tackles. I'm breaking tackles. Shout out Mike Allstott. Speaking of breaking tackles, the Eagles look like Dookie. They looked like a pile of fucking Dookie on Sunday. But I think we're about to go through a rough stretch, gang. We got a lot of fucking hurt guys. But I had a couple of my buddies over. My boy Dan Madden, who's too big of a coward to come on this podcast because he's like, my family might see it. I'm like, dude, my mom listens to me talk cum twice a week. You got to know, I hate when comedians are like, my family, I'm nervous about my family. I'm like, does your family not know who you are? Or are you faking who you are in front of me? My family, they know the deal. My mom knows I'm a scumbag, womanizer, reformed womanizer. I also I hate when people are like, yeah, womanizer. I'm like, what are you supposed, I'm supposed to fucking settle down when I'm 22? You're supposed to lie to women. Lie, cheat, and steal to get pussy. Do what you got to do. That's why my acting's so good now. My dramatic acting. It's, yeah, but I'm doing baseboards and it stinks. Painting sucks. That, I always, it is hard. Also, I've been cutting in shit with no tape, dude, because I'm a man. I love a girl with a bob haircut. You never see the bobs no more. I feel like woke retarded people really took over the bob. If you got a good bob, I'm into it. Shout out bobs. There's so many. I'm driving through, what the fuck's this park called? Wissahickon, it's Lincoln Drive. Everybody in Philly's like, Lincoln Drive's so scary to drive on. I'm like, no, it isn't. You got no heart. That's your problem. But yeah, me and my boy Leon and Dan Madden came over and we got a little tuned up. A little too tuned up. I had a hoagie. You know when one of them days, every time I walk outside, no matter, it was a sunny day, I'm like, this is a perfect day to crush 17 Modelo's and half a bottle of tequila. Feels like a good one. That's how you know you're an alcoholic, when the weather can dictate when you can drink. I'm like, it's sunny, I should get fucked up, get yelled at. My girlfriend was out of town still calling me, asking what I'm doing. I'm like, check the home security cam, big brother. You know I'm in the house. I can't get bit. Now I'm getting bitched out in my house. I'm supposed to be in the nest, the circle of trust, whatever the fuck. But yeah, there's a lot of people jogging by me, and I don't remember the last time I saw a guy jogging that I want to look like. Isn't that weird? You know those guys that are once in a while you'll see those 5'10", white guy, mustache, he's got his flowing hair. And you're like, that's good stuff. That guy's built to run. Everybody else, I'm like, dude, that looks fucking painful, dude. Also, jogging just looks gay. I'm sorry. If you catch me jogging, you know I'm shadow boxing. At least pretend you're getting ready for a fight. You gotta do something. Ready for a fight. There's good fights coming this weekend, dude. The UFC really is they get butt fucked. Also, shout out to the fucking whatever Paul fought Saturday, Dylan Dennis. It's so funny because all my friends are like, why is Dylan Dennis famous? I'm like, that motherfucker, he's good at jiu-jitsu, but good lord, those boys can't punch. What do you get disqualified? I didn't watch it, but I saw he got disqualified. I'm like, yeah, no shit. I'm also, how do you not knock out the guy that's been literally bashing your bitch? I hope Nina Adigal, what's her name? Nina Adigal? I hope she sucked off Brad Pitt after watching that fight. She's like, this ain't it. This ain't it. Dude, traffic's going crazy right now. I think I'm driving an hour to a job that I'm not going to be able to do anything at, but that's fine with me because one of my favorite bagel places in Philly is right next to it. A delicious treat. What have I been up to, dude? What have I been up to? My boy Courtney had me up to the Poconos, and I went to basically, it looked like a swingers resort. I pulled up and they're like, I went straight from work because, well, first of all, I was exhausted. We got a show every Thursday at Helium at 10 o'clock. And Daddy, I'm the only guy that has to wake up at 5:45. When I say 5:45, I mean 6:05, maybe 6:15. Because I snooze, dude. I snooze. And I sleep worse when if my girl's not here, there's nobody bitching at me about the alarm. I could sleep through, if I lived in the Gaza Strip, I would have slept through that bombing. I'll tell you that. And that's factual. There's something about it. I love a good sleep. But, what was I talking about? God damn it. Oh, I got booked on this comedy. Look, ADD came back. I got booked on this comedy show in the Poconos. And it's my boy Courtney's show. And it's one of those, it's clearly a fuck resort. I'll put the thumbnail for this podcast up. That they have those heart-shaped jacuzzis where dude, I went in there and I'm like, I gotta crush my meat. You have to. It's in the air. You know what I mean? Cranked one out, hit a little jacuzzi, swam in other guys' cum, pause, showered up, did the show, and it's at an old school, it's one of them compounds where I hate my wife, so I need to go here and there needs to be activities for me to do so I don't kill her on this trip. Basically, that's what it's about. But they got like separate like little compounds. And I'm assuming it's a swingers resort because there's like a motorized round bed and then huge windows and everybody's up there coupled up. But I'm like, it was like a lot of girls who you could tell were hot, but they got their ugly husband who's got the money. He's probably like a union fucking plumber. And they just go out there and fucking pop a blue chew and rail their wife through this round bed. But then I had to drive home from that and I got stuck behind a goddamn road paint crew. Yeah, I didn't really do shit last weekend. I had that show Friday, Saturday, what did I do? Oh, I just fucking chilled, dude. I was such an idiot, I kept denying shows on Saturdays, but then I realized I blocked them off because I thought my baby shower was going to be those Saturdays, and I'm so dumb, I don't look into my calendar. If it's got a dot, I got to do something. Then you find out it's like first day of fucking Rosh Hashanah or something, and I bail. But, what is Rosh Hashanah anyway? I don't know anything, dude. Christmas, the only holiday I'm concerned about is goddamn Thanksgiving, dude. I want turkey, and I'm gonna call me crazy. I love mashed potatoes. I like rice. I put gravy on my rice. How about that? Whatever happened to the Cash Me Outside girl? She's got to have an OnlyFans now, right? No, I didn't make that up. I've definitely seen it. Wasn't she also fucking go to jail for the rest of your life? I got coffee. They got bendy straws. I'm like, Chief, I'd rather have a fucking Save the Turtle straw than a bendy. It's no good. Yeah, but I was hungover yesterday. I got a little tuned up with the boys, dude. A little tuned up with the boys. We have so many goddamn baby gifts from this baby shower. And my girlfriend's like, we got to check all the diapers and wipes to see if there's chemicals in it. And I'm like, we've split an 8-ball. I mean, don't worry about the fucking chemicals in there. The baby will be fine. But then it's like, yeah, what are you going to give your daughter a mutant pussy? Now I got to worry about that? That's going to suck. I'm going to have to wipe a cooter. Not into that. But I will fulfill my fatherhood duties. Fatherly duties. What do I got to do this? Dude, the Phillies are fucking butt fucking people. Thank God, because everybody would kill themselves. If the Phillies lose this series and the Eagles start sucking, it's finished. Because at least everybody's mood's pretty good. I always drive, there's like a classic like old building here. I'm like, this was some kind of slave operation here. Every time I see a wraparound porch, I'm like, had them. They had slaves. Had to. Yeah, it's not going to sound right, but I wish I had a slave now. I would like a nice, like, Dagestani slave. We could practice wrestling. I'd be nice. I'd give him food. I'd let him go out, bang chicks. But, like, if I smoke a joint, I'm like, dude, Rusmalov or whatever your name is, why don't you get out those boxing mitts? We'd bang on a couple rounds. I'll hold mitts for you. That's ideal, because nobody's ever around to work out when you want them to work out. Like, I've had friends that are like, I've had a couple boys who go to, like, kickboxing for, like, a month. They're like, dude, we should hit mitts. I'm like, you're a woman. I'll break your little wrists. You know what I mean? That is the cool thing. Every comedian. I stopped kickboxing and doing jiu-jitsu so I could get into comedy, then all these homos start doing it. And I'm not talking about the dudes I know. I'm talking about other guys. All the Philly boys better win them goddamn fights. If Drew loses, I'm going to beat him up when he gets home. I think Naeem's going to run through his guy, and Butterly's looking slim. The boy's looking slim and trim. But, yeah, dude, everybody keeps booking me to do these benefit shows. I got to do like a fucking anal cancer show or something Saturday or Friday. I need to take a weekend off drinking, even though I think my cousins want to watch the UFC Saturday, so I'm going to get a little tuned. I went to Harbor Freight yesterday and got a nail gun. Because I was about to buy a Milwaukee nail gun. And I'm like, Ryan, you're not a carpenter. You're going to pay $350 for a fucking nail gun you're never going to use. I know I've entered fatherhood because I used to never take care of anything. And now I'm buying like tool lube. Am I this close to this fucking camera doing this? Yeah, now I bought like a bunch of lube so I can lube up my fucking air hose. Not my air hose, my fucking guns. But yeah, they're like, dude, go to Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight is like crackhead Home Depot, I guess, or it's just like tinkering dad Home Depot. I don't understand. Dude, this traffic is fucking. These people are gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be late as hell, and that is not my problem. I just saw somebody with a Superman sign, and it said S is for social worker. Remember when people were like, yo, we don't need cops, we need social workers to get down there and get to the bottom of it. I would love to see a social worker try to disarm like a fucking guy high on PCP. What happened in your childhood? They're getting fucking stabbed. It's like, yeah, it ain't gonna work, dude. All those people talk about like all that shit, like all these fucking idiots. They're like, well, if I went to Kensington, I would just do this. I'm like, if you went to Kensington, you would get strong-armed for everything you have on your person. That's what would happen to you. And maybe a little sexual assault. They might grab a titty when they're taking your fucking iPhone. What am I talking about? Dude, I cannot stop listening to murder podcasts. It's bad. Like, all day, I'm just wiring switches, like, and then they found the head. You know, it's just like, right, you wonder why you're walking around in a bummed-out mood every day, and then you're like, hungover, true crime podcast, and construction is the holy trinity of depression. Because I was like, why am I in a cranky mood? My girl's calling me. I'm like, shut up. Every time my girl's not also, I do realize anytime I talk to any woman, I say they're complaining at me. I'm like, they're just bitching at me. I'm like, no, Ryan, they're having a conversation. They're making points, and you can't do anything about it. It is what it is. That's why I can't argue with people. We had to kick somebody out of my baby shower, and the girl's boyfriend was being a dick. I'm like, well, somebody's got to go talk to him because I'm not good at diffusing things verbally. I'm like, well, why don't I just fucking beat your ass? How about that? And then you're like, well, you're 34, and that's not the way to handle things. You need to grow up. Not grow up, because if I get any bigger, what are we going to do? Finding clothes is going to be a problem. I got to buy new work pants, too, dude. Since I started dating my girl, I've gained 40 pounds. 40, chief. 40 pounds, big dog. Yeah, so that's a problem. I gotta buy new goddamn pants. And I'm getting put on a new job in the city. I gotta wear a hard hat. Dude, my beautiful hair is gonna be compressed. Does my hair look fine? Yeah. That'd be so fun. You're talking good about your beautiful hair, and then it looks like shite. But every time my girl's out of town, I eat like a 14-year-old child. Yesterday, I got home, had a Monster, 3 bags of Funyuns, the little guys. And then I had 3 packs of ramen for dinner and half a pint of ice cream. And I just bombed fucking the coffee store's bathroom worse than whoever bombed the Gaza Strip. And I'm sorry about that. The rude. I also, like, what did they say? They were like, oh, well, we warned them we were going to bomb them. I'm like, warned them I'm going to bomb? I'd rather just get bombed. I'm like, don't tell me you're going to bomb me. That's like when you would, like, you know when you cheat, like, you will do something to fuck up a relationship before you break up with the girl? It's basically the same thing. Oh, golden hour. Yeah, like, you're going to warn people you're going to bomb them? Like, what are you going to text somebody and be like, hey, I'm going to come over and sexually assault you in a couple days? You're like, well, dude, just don't do it at all, but, like, don't be warning people. You're just trying to put fear into people. Also, people with the fucking bumper stickers, get out of my face. I don't like that. You ever got a bumper sticker? I don't think I've ever had a bumper sticker on any car. I'm too busy, dude. I'm too busy for bumper stickers. I ain't got no time for no bumper sticker. Shit. Dude, if people don't merge right on the highway, like, I talk about fucking road rage too often. This lady's got 3 college bumper stickers on her car. 3 different college bumper stickers and driving a Toyota Corolla. I'm like, looks like the degree didn't work out, huh? Social work ain't paying that good. It is funny to me. It's like you rarely see, sometimes you'll see like a Range Rover with like a University of Penn sticker and you're like, you did it. And then you're like, did you do it? Did your dad go to Penn State? You were a legacy? Legacy hire? Is that what they call that? Legacy. Is that like when you're in a frat and they're like, dude, join the frat. We're not going to have to molest you. Your Uncle Ricky was a demon. He was on demon time getting pussy in the 80s. How does that work? Frats. Frats are so funny. Like, I can't imagine paying to have friends. Isn't that the whole thing? You pay to get in the frat, and then you guys just fucking date rape chicks for fucking 4 years? Or whatever. I say that, but then if I actually went to college, I would have dominated the frat scene. I'd be like, brother, listen, what we're going to do is you guys all pay me $50 a week, and I sell weed for us. I'm not going to give you any of the kickbacks. I will pay for 1 keg a month. That used to be my move. I was banging a chick who went to Temple, and I would go down to their parties, and then once it got towards the end of the night, I'd steal the tap for the keg and then go return it and get $60. They don't ask for paperwork, you just return the tap. Whoa, we're hitting bumps, boy. Yeah, that used to be the best. Going to college parties and not going to college. I hate to break it to everybody, but I went to like, I think I went to 3 separate spring breaks during my college ages while I wasn't. They were like, what school did you go to? I was like, tech school, chief. Why don't you give me some pussy? Where's the hot broads at? One time I think I went to my cousins. They went to like Jamaica on spring break, and I went down there and got busy for 4 days. I'm like, all right, spring break's over. I would lie. I'd be like, yeah, I go to Penn State. No, I would never go to that pedophile university. I talk way too much about pedophilia and what do we got? A little police activity. Little police activity up here. The older you get, the more you like cops. I would like to kill people with impunity. He had something in his hand. I would just kill people who annoyed me, though. There's no racial motivation there. Just guys who walked weird hair. Like, I don't know, I didn't like the look of that guy. Plus, I like his truck, and I'm jealous I can't afford that. So he had to go. I can't wait to see which carpenter's running this job. Sometimes you get guys I haven't seen in like 4 years. I'm like, Ricky, how's the divorce? And then sometimes you get guys who are like, there's guys in construction who are like, that is their whole vibe. They love construction. These guys fucking breathe wood. Pause. Tahoes. I do like those Tahoes. Chevy Tahoe, a nice little Tahoe. It used to be like a cool, I don't know. There's too many guys with lifted trucks in Philly. I'm like, where are you off-roading? It ain't happening. You ain't doing that nowhere. You ain't been off-roading to Oseed. O-S-E-A-D. Oseed? Oseed. I wish I had an Irish accent. That's got to be the best accent. That Boston accents. I've definitely talked about that on here before. I love a trashy accent on a woman. A nice Mayfair accent, Boston accent. That's probably one I like. I do like a WAP New York accent. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. What did I eat? Dude, I got a barbecue on Saturday from this. It's like a fucking hipster barbershop. Or hipster barbershop. A little fucking deodorant. Because I can feel that stank. My fucking tea is flowing. I need to go to the fucking gym today. I need to bulk up. I gotta get as big and as violent as possible for this baby. I know it doesn't sound right, but if I see one more, there's like so many guys who live in the city that are like walking through, like, my neighborhood's not bad, but it's dicey. Well, it's like I like walk through a crew. I'm like, dude, you look like a fucking. That's the thing where they're like, there's racially motivated attacks, people are getting robbed. I'm like, will people just accept that if you look like you can get robbed, you're gonna? It is what it is. If you're in the robbing business, like, you're gonna look at guys who look like an easy robbery. It's like it's not that hard. Dude, a cop got shot. I guess he got shot like last week working at the airport. The motherfucker was a cop for like 30 years and he was like about to retire and he got shot by a fucking 18-year-old. That is tough. But then when they arrest them, they like fucking put the officers' names on the cuffs. I'm like, guys, I mean, it just seems corny, right? We should just be able to, if you know somebody killed a guy, like, just fucking drag him out back and put one in his head. You know what I mean? Like, the jails are full enough. We're pretty stacked full. Here's a social worker, Superman. That does bother. I mean, I guess it is an important job, but like, what are we doing? I hate the new Range Rovers. They got like those long slot fucking. Who listens to this podcast? Like, what am I doing? I just have no energy. You know, the older I get, my hangovers are never bad the day of the hangover. It's the day after. Does that make sense? Like, the day after, I'm feeling it, brother. I'm fucking feeling it. You just got, like, that bummed out energy. You're like, yeah, I should probably, like, I guess. But I'm also like, dude, I need to capitalize on the days I have left to get fucked up. Because once this baby comes, I can't be all fucking racked. Trying to kiss my baby and drop it down the stairs. Like, guess I didn't need that last Modelo. I also don't like, are you guys big? I don't like drinking beer out of a can, dude. Give me a glass bottle. Nice, beautiful High Life bottle. Oh my God. I do not want to go into this job. Not into it, dude. This guy's it's so funny. Like, you guys know radiant floor heat? It's like a rubber hose they fill with hot water, right? And I guess they ripped up, the tile got fucked up. They cracked it up and the subfloor was creaking. So the fucking dickhead they sent there ran a bunch of screws through the floor and gave him a little flood ski in the basement. Moron. But that's job security for me, dude. I'm like, what, those lights got water in it? Daddy will come over there and fix it for you. Daddy will come fix it. I just got to start my own electrical business so I don't have to keep embarrassing myself doing these podcasts. Like, hey, Ryan, keep telling people about your uninteresting weekend. I know this is a bad podcast right now. I don't have the energy for a good one. Ooch million mills. I like it. Like, yeah, this is a good podcast, dude. I'm just reading bumper stickers. My fucking lady from my office keeps texting me. I'll bang out another one of these this week. I think I'm going to drop this video I put out, or a video of, whatchamacallit, me driving to Home Depot with Mikey. I got like some construction videos I'm going to put out, but I got to make sure there's no hate speech in it, because when my boys are around, we kind of let it fly. You know what I mean? Not racist, but light homophobia. You know, there's like softcore porn and hardcore porn. Like, you don't see any penetration, but they're saying it. You know what I mean? The bad words. But we're just horsing around. You know how boys get. You know how me and the dogs get. What is that? Is that a Drake song? You know how sticky. No, it's how sticky it gets. That's how sticky it gets when all them boys are around each other coming. You feel me? All right, this is going off the rails. I'll put this out. I'll probably be out Wednesday. It's Tuesday right now. Tuesday. The sun's shining. God. I pray for peace in the Middle East, and I hope Palestine and Gaza figure it out. Why don't you guys have a little powwow? Eat some hummus. We're all going to be good. God bless us all. That is the one thing. Everybody's like, dude, the world's falling apart. The world's falling apart. I'm like, dude, you don't think people have been saying the world's falling apart for like fucking billion years? Like, it's falling apart. You know, Hitler was putting them in ovens, right? Like, it was bad. We're making baby steps. I know we're bombing. I'd rather get bombed than ovened. That's enough for today. I love you all so much.